हे शिकागो ग्रुप गर्जे मराठीचा शिकागो ग्रुपचा लॉन्च करायला जमलेलो आहोत. आणि उषानी मला विचारलं की आम्ही इथे बिटवाईसच्या सक्सेसबद्दल बोलू शकू का. तर फर्स्ट ऑफ ऑल थँक्यू उषा आणि राहुल आणि एव्हरीबडी ऑन गर्जे मराठी टीम फॉर गिविंग अस दिस अपॉर्च्युनिटी. उषाला विचारलं की मी काय बोलू, तर ती म्हणाली की बिटवाईसचा जर्नी आत्तापर्यंतचा त्याच्याबद्दल सगळ्यांना जर तुम्ही सांगू शकाल तर ते ऑडियन्सला आवडेल. तर आता त्याच्यासाठी आपल्याला बिटवाईस कसं सुरू झालं, आय विल स्टार्ट फ्रॉम देअर. सो आम्ही बिटवाईस फाउंड केलं, मी, सलील आणि आमचे 2 मित्र सीमा आणि निलेश देसाई. तर आम्ही चौघांनी मिळून बिटवाईस हे केलं, इनकॉर्पोरेट केलं इन 1996. आम्ही चौघही जण पुना युनिव्हर्सिटीमध्ये एकत्र शिकलेलो, त्यामुळे आम्ही चौघांची घट्ट मैत्री तेव्हापासून झालेली होती. आणि त्यावेळेला ॲक्च्युली आय वुड लाईक टू मेन्शन की मी इंटर्नशिप काळे सरांकडे तेव्हा केली होती. तर इट्स ऑल कम्स टुगेदर. येस, आधी इंटर्नशिप केली, त्याच्यानंतर लग्न होऊन परत पुण्याला गेले, तेव्हा काय कन्सल्टंट्समध्ये मी परत जॉईन झाले होते. सो त्यांचा गायडन्स मला तेव्हापासून मिळालेला आहे असं मी म्हणेन. तर कमिंग बॅक टू बिटवाईस, योगायोगाने आम्ही चौघही जण साधारण एकाच वेळेला US मध्ये आलो, एकाच कंपनीमध्ये काम करत होतो. आणि जस्ट लाईक एव्हरीबडी डज, आमच्यामध्ये तेव्हापासून डिस्कशन्स व्हायचे की आता आपलं पुढे काय, व्हॉट इज द फ्युचर, आपण पुढे काय करायला पाहिजे. सीमा, निलेश या दोघांनाही 100% इंडियाला परत जायचं होतं. दे हॅड देअर रिझन्स, दे हॅड देअर प्लॅन्स. आणि त्याच वेळेला ऑनसाईट ऑफशोर हे जे बिझनेस मॉडेल होतं ते खूप पॉप्युलर होतं किंवा इन डिमांड होतं. तर आम्ही बोलता बोलता असं ठरवलं की आपण का नाही त्याचा विचार करायचा, आपण का नाही ते ट्राय करायचं. आणि असं म्हणून मग आम्ही 96मध्ये ठरवलं की ओके, उडी घ्यायची याच्यामध्ये. तेव्हा सलील आणि निलेशने मग जॉब सोडला आणि बिटवाईस इनकॉर्पोरेट केली. मी आणि सीमा आम्ही ब्रेड विनर्स म्हणून थांबलो होतो. त्याच्यानंतर 98मध्ये सीमा, निलेश इंडियाला परत गेले आणि इंडियामध्ये मग तिथलं इनकॉर्पोरेट केलं, इंडिया ऑफिस तिथे ओपन केलं तिथे. तर आज या 25 वर्षाच्या आमच्या वाटचालीमध्ये आता आमच्याकडे जवळजवळ 1600हून जास्त, अराउंड 1600 एम्प्लॉईज आहेत. ऑफिसेस आहेत, शिकागोमध्ये हेड ऑफिस आणि पुण्याला आणि इंदोरला डेव्हलपमेंट सेंटर्स आहेत. UK मध्ये ऑफिस आहे. आमचं फाउंडेशनसुद्धा आहे, म्हणजे बिटवाईस फाउंडेशन पुण्यामध्ये आणि शिकागोमध्ये आम्ही त्याचं काम करतो. याच्याशिवाय आमची जी वाटचाल झाली, म्हणजे आम्ही सुरू केलं 96मध्ये, तेव्हा लिगसी सिस्टम्सवरती काम करत होतो. हळूहळू चेंज करत करंटली वी आर वर्किंग इन डेटा स्पेस, डेटा मायग्रेशन, डेटा इंजिनिअरिंग, या गोष्टींवरती आमचा आत्ताचा फोकस आहे. आता उषाने सांगितलं की तुमच्या सक्सेस स्टोरीज सांगा. तर हा सक्सेस फक्त आमच्या दोघांचा किंवा आमच्या चौघांचा नाही आहे. तर आय वुड से की प्रत्येक बिटवायझर हा या सक्सेसमध्ये आमच्या पाठीशी आहे, किंवा हा सक्सेस प्रत्येक बिटवायझरचा आहे, आय वुड से. आणि सलील, डिड आय मिस एनिथिंग? ओके, आय विल हँड इट ओव्हर टू सलील की तो आता पुढे बोलेल त्याच्याबद्दल.
So, first of all, thank you. First of all, appreciate all the efforts from Mr. Ganu. I heard about your travel and how you made it. So, appreciate that guidance, appreciate that commitment. Thank you, Rahul. Thank you, Usha, for having us here. It's a great initiative, like Rahul mentioned in his opening remarks. This is something that has been missing in our community, where we are focused professionally on doing things, and definitely it's a great start for Chicago. I know the organization has been around, and I'm hoping and I'm committing myself to do whatever we can to grow the Chicago chapter. Uh, so, talking about successes, I'm going to just make an effort, and I know my time competes with your time for lunch, so I'll try to be as brief as I can. But talking about successes, there is never a prescription of success. This is just a collection of things that, as we reflect on our 25 plus years of journey, that we have put together, and we think back and see what has helped us during those 25 years to be where we are today. So, first off is the values. Again, these were certain founding principles that we began our journey with. These are not principles where we sat down in a room and kind of noted it down. No, it just came about. It evolved as we continued on our journey. But what we have done is we have made an effort that we always stick to those founding principles no matter what. And at the same time, it's just not us, me, Hema, or the four of us, like Hema mentioned. Every single employee, every single partner, every single customer that we work with has been a part of this journey with us. And we try to instill these values in every single employee of ours to make sure that that's what we are taking to the market. It has been our guiding light. The next part is brand pillars. This has helped us in representing us as a company, us as an individual to the outside world. Like whether it's a customer, whether it's a partner, whether it's a vendor, those are the pillars. We essentially make sure that that's how we go to market with. Most of that, which sort of Rahul, alluded to, is the confidence part of it. We don't talk much about ourselves. We think of that as bragging, but that's very important in a business world or in any corporate world. It's one is doing things, and secondly, how you present what you did, and how confidently you present. So we feel that that is one of the things that if we are able to do that, talk about successes, confidently about successes, we will definitely be successful. The next is we were very fortunate enough to have a very strong executive team. Most of them have been with us from day one, or at least for the last 10-12 years. And that executive team, of course, has played a big role in our success. They say you always surround yourself with smart people, which I think we were fortunate enough to do that. But more importantly, those strong people should be left alone to do the job. So a lot of times, entrepreneurs usually come with their, for a lack of better word, an ego. We have to set that aside and let the smart people tell you what to do rather than we hiring smart people and telling them what to do. So that we think is very important. Then we had certain lines of focus for us, essentially on customer, people, process, and finance. And note that I'm talking about customer success and people success. So what we mean by that, it's not about customer service. Servicing customer nicely, I mean, that's a given that every company is supposed to do. Nothing great, nothing different about it. Customer success is where you identify or align yourself with the success. We are in a B2B business, so most our customers have their growth plans, have their bottom lines, have their goals. So how can you as a vendor, you as a partner, can align yourself with those goals becomes very important. Understanding customers' business. We might be doing cool things technologically, but if it doesn't add to a customer's bottom line, it doesn't make the customer efficient, if it doesn't make customer doesn't meet their goals, it is meaningless. So it is very important to understand that in order to be successful in that partnership. Same thing is with people success. Talent is a big challenge in our industry. It's always in short supply. So how do you retain, how do you make sure that that talent stays with you, talent works for you? So one of the things comes from the values, which is belongingness. When we instill into our people that they have to feel that belongingness to the organization. And by talent success, we have to make sure that whatever an individual sees as a career path and whatever the company sees as its growth path, those two are aligned. If that alignment is not there, then people are not happy. You have to make them successful in their personal lives to make sure that they are contributing to your company's success. I think that's a very important thing. How is that done? Could be HR policies, company culture, multiple things. So I wouldn't get into all those details right now. The next thing is being able to adapt and adopt. Basically being agile. Once again, in our industry, if you take technologies keep changing every single day. You have to make sure that you are ahead of the curve, or at least with the curve, if not ahead, and being able to change the direction of the company at times, being able to adapt new processes, new technologies, adopt to whatever is happening in the market becomes very important. And last but not the least is luck. We say that it's hard work, passion. Yeah, that's all that is very, very important. But end of the day, you have to be at the right place at the right time. Without that, nothing happens. You could be struggling. A lot of that is not in our control. The things that in your control is you're trying too many places, too many times, and there will come a time where you'll be at the right place at the right time. So I'll pause here for a minute if there are any questions, or we take questions in the end.
Either way, we'll have panel later.
Okay. All right. Moving on. So, what are some of the challenges we